Welcome to the Lines in the Water podcast, a podcast where we talk about the ins and outs of saltwater fishing and saltwater tournament fishing. I am your co-host, Carlos de Obregon, and I am joined by the man who has stuck more sows than all of us combined.
Wow.
Captain Todd Wilson. And we're also joined by Captain Alex Muro of your charter company is
It's Xander Ray on the boat.
Xander Ray on the Bay.
Cool.
How's it going, guys?
I want to know how you came up with the name.
So, my dad's Alex.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle's Alex. I'm Alex. When I was a kid, somebody yelled out Alex. 3 guys turned around.
Ah,
So, baseball name, child sports was always Xander.
oh, okay.
My
Gotcha.
middle name is Ray.
Oh, okay. There you
So-
go, Xander Ray. That makes
So
sense.
it's Xander Ray.
Now I get it.
It's on the bay. It's corny. It rhymes. You can remember
It's
it.
good. I like it.
So
Xander Ray on the bay.
I figured you can remember it. Maybe you'll call me.
Yeah.
So
So
kinda where it
when's the
came
last
from.
time you went fishing?
Hey,
stole
my
your line.
God damn it.
That's what you get for the stick in the cow or sow thing.
Well, you know, we called.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what we call big trout. I get it. I get it.
I've seen it. I've wade fished with you and didn't do as well as you did. But now this morning, we went out this morning,
Good.
north wind, 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, you got to kind of.
It was blowing. They were here for one day. Gave them an option to cancel. Waited out. They said, we'll wait it out. So we waited it out. Went and killed some redfish.
Nice.
So-
Nice.
It was fun.
Yeah. Were you all waiting or fishing off the boat?
No,
or
we're off
what'd
the
you do?
boat, popping cork and shrimp.
Yeah.
More of a bait chunker these days.
Yeah.
Do it for a living. Passion is wade fishing. Passion is trout, but
Yeah.
You know,
You got to do
Watch-
what you got to do. You got to do what the clients want,
watching
right?
watching people fish and have a good time and getting paid for it is it's a good way to
Yeah.
make a living.
Yeah. So you're full time, right?
Full time. Went full time almost 2 years ago to the day. Coming on
Yeah.
year 3 now.
Yeah, I remember you went full time. I couldn't
Mhm.
remember when it was, but got you a new boat.
New
Well, it's
boat.
not new now, is it?
It's got new upholstery. It's new enough. New power head as of October.
Oh wow.
You know,
What are you
So-
running?
300 Suzuki,
On what kind of boat?
25 Illusion.
25
Mhm.
Mayak Illusion. Cool
Yep.
boat. Yeah. Good
Yep,
boat.
yep.
A lot of deck space. It's like a big dance floor.
It holds weight really well.
Yeah.
I fish a lot of big boys from the hill country,
Yeah.
and I like to drink beer.
Yeah.
Holds a lot
I
of
don't know
weight.
anything about that, Alex.
And yeah, it's gonna run 38 miles an hour with 5 people on it. They're big boys, or 2 people on it.
right.
It's gonna run 38 at 4,900 RPM, no matter how you load it,
Wow.
and it's gonna perform exactly the same. It's gonna get up in shallow water just like anything else. So,
Gotcha.
but that's why I run that boat. I like it. I'm not ready to give up the shallow water yet.
Yeah.
So,
So, what inspired you to go full time?
it was by accident. So I started guiding to one thinking like how probably a lot of guides started. Hey, you know what? I'll just run 12 trips a year and I can pay my boat payment. You know, which is never the case. You're still losing money, but hey, I make your ownership in theory a little bit cheaper. So I said I'll do that, and then I was working at Frito Lay at the time. So I said if I can put, I was already at 11 years.
Mhm.
If I can put in another 9, I'll hit my 20, retire, and I will have guided part time for 8, 9 years, whatever it was at that point. Then I'll be ready to go, and I'll just do that as my retirement plan. Take my pension from there, and move into the next profession. Well, started going at it, and business picked up. People wanted to fish during the week. I couldn't do it. Started calling in sick to work to run fishing trips. That got out of hand. And my 2-year-old was born. Used up all my baby leave that they give you, 6 weeks baby leave, burned all the vacations, and went to work one day, sat in the parking lot for about 45 minutes. Couldn't go in, couldn't get out. So I called my wife and I said, hey, I think I'm going to go home. She goes, for the day or forever? And I said, I think it's forever. She said, yep, I've seen it on the wall. She said, the writing was on the wall. I knew you were going to quit. She said, but she goes, I don't want to tell you anything. I said, okay. And she goes, are you going to put into 2 weeks? I said, yeah, I'll go put it 2 weeks in. So was walking up, and from my truck to the door, I said, I can't do 2 weeks here. I'm going to be miserable. I was checked out. I just couldn't do it. And I apologized to everybody in the building. I was like, I just can't do it. I'm going to be miserable. It's not going to be fair to anybody here. I was like, I'm just going to go today. And they were like, what?
No,
know, when
Because
you-
I
when you-
was a pretty good employee,
Yeah.
When you put your 2 weeks
Um,
in, you're already mentally checked out. I mean, if
And
you,
I
if you
think
want to leave, you're
I had been the last few weeks,
Yeah.
or I'm sure I was. I'd
Yeah.
like to think I wasn't, but I know I was.
yeah.
And so that's how I got into it.
Well,
So
if you didn't want to go in, you were mentally
Yeah.
checked out already.
so quit with a little bit of money saved, not a lot, and a 7-week-old baby at home.
Dude,
So
that was brave.
I have an extremely supportive wife. My wife has moved mountains to support me in this.
That's
She
good.
is an incredible woman. So,
You know the old saying, every
Oh.
good man, there's a good woman, right?
dude, if I was
Or a better
like,
one.
there's no way we can do this right now. She's like, no, we can do it. Just do it. No hesitation when I called her that day. So I was like, all right, let's do it. We had talked about it here and there in passing, but it wasn't, yeah, let's go do it. And man, just freaking, it took off right away though.
I mean, you already had the clientele to take the, to having to.
I
take
had done
days
it
off.
for 3 years at that point, part time, and it was picking up, and I got calls all throughout the week, and some I took, some I couldn't, just because of the work situation. But yeah, that's what it came down to, was really taking that chance though. But that's kind of how we went into it. It was kind of by accident. Retirement plan turned
Into your full-time plan.
into a
Yeah.
full-time gig, yeah. And took off. First year ran a little over 150 trips. Ran 231 last year.
Wow.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
growing.
yeah, a lot of doubles, a lot of
Yeah.
long days.
How many days do you want to get to?
I'd like to run 185 days a year, and
So not as many as you did last year.
no, I'd like to. I think that's the number.
That's the number.
I think that's the number. I've talked to some other guys that have done it for a really long time, and they said you'll run 200 plus for a while, and you'll dial back, and you'll find a comfort zone, and it's
Yeah,
somewhere
you'll
between
burn
there
yourself
and
out.
yeah, they said it's somewhere between 185 and 190. It's kind of
Yeah.
seems like that's the average.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So, customer wants to go fishing.
mhm.
What kind of fishing will you do?
I do wade fishing. Not the best at it. Getting better. I tell that to everybody when they call me. I'm like, hey, there's a reason I don't advertise a lot of wade fishing on my page. I'm just not there yet to charge you, what you would expect out of a wade fishing guide.
Mhm.
I said, we can go try it.
Yeah.
If you want to, we can definitely do that. Or if I go on my own, pre-fish some areas first. If I happen to be out there with a buddy, it's generally slower that time
Yeah.
of year when someone wants to go wade fishing. So if I'm already fishing an area and I'm on some good fish, I get that call, or I start telling people, I say, hey, you wanted to go wade fishing? I'm on some really good trout right now, because that's
Right.
what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Is big trout in the winter.
Yeah.
I'm on some really big trout right now. They're eating everything you want to throw at them. Your corkies, your giant slicks.
I'm just going to say I like the fact that you're honest.
Yeah, no,
Because
that's
there's
what
not
it
many
is.
people that would go, it's
Mhm.
not something I get to do all the time. And I know that you're guiding and most of your trips
Mhm.
are bait trips, and that does prevent you from getting to go
Absolutely.
wade all the time,
Absolutely.
which somebody calls you to
Mhm.
wade fish. You don't, that just
No.
doesn't happen a lot. So
Mhm.
when it does happen, you're not on fish waiting. You're on fish out of the boat with bait.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that's, at least you're
Yeah.
honest. Say, hey, yeah, let's go. But I'm not
Mhm.
particularly on them.
No, and I don't sugarcoat anything either. When a customer calls me, if we're in the dog days of summer,
Yeah.
and we're transitioning from, if we're throwing croaker all summer, and now we're transitioning to shrimp, but it's still too hot, and you're getting perched every 5 seconds. I just tell them the truth. Hey, fishing's hard right now. There's not a lot of wind. There's no current moving. There's a bunch of perch. There's not very much croaker to be had. Drive to Rockport and get it once in a while.
Yeah.
But where I'm at, and I mean, I'm not saying that's the trend every year, the pattern every year, but that was just the case for last year. We get into those couple of days where you got to either make the drive to go get it if they
Mhm.
have it, which I'll go do.
Right.
But if it's just tough fishing, just tell them the truth. Hey, we could do it, but just, this is the expectation. And then of course they come and we do great.
Right.
And it's all
Right.
good.
That's good. Yeah.
And if you don't, you let them know ahead of time. And
I'm just sitting here thinking, I think
Mhm.
the last time you and I fished together, we
Mhm.
wade fished in Yarborough.
Yep.
In North Yarborough, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I think we were up by Checkerboard.
Probably
is
in
where we were.
October, November time, probably.
Yeah. We were
Yeah.
up in Checkerboard, I believe.
Mhm.
Somewhere around there. Yeah, I like that area.
It's a lot of fun in the late
I've
fall.
never been.
Yeah, you have. You just didn't know it.
You sure?
I didn't tell you where we were, but yes, you've been in there.
Oh, when that one spot we go in where Adrian hit rocks.
Yeah.
There's
Going in there,
There's
he
a
hit
rock
rocks at
pile
one
there.
time.
There's
Yeah.
a couple rock
He actually
piles.
hit it one week, and like 2-3 days later, I hit it.
Oh,
The tide had changed just literally a couple inches, and that area
Mhm.
you have to have a high tide to be able to get in and out of it at that spot. But we were actually cutting in,
I know
not at the
exactly
main
where
spot
you're
that
cutting in
everybody-
at.
that everybody else cuts in at. We were cutting in a different,
Yeah.
a little sooner. It's a little
Yeah, you gotta
further north.
you gotta hold the left side there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We both clipped probably. I would say it's probably the same pile of rocks
Mhm.
because we used to go in the same way.
Yeah, it's like on top of a sandy hump.
Yeah.
Too.
I was still able to fish that day, but
Mhm.
my motor sure was shaking on the way back.
yeah. See, that's why I don't go exploring.
Yeah, I do.
I don't like to spend money I don't have to.
I got about
Insurance.
yeah.
If you hit a rock, insurance will pay for your lower unit, your props.
Huh.
Some of
I've
us,
only done it 5 times.
Over
the years.
Still, nonetheless, though, like the insurance claim, then you'll get
It's a
fixed.
pain. It's a
Yeah.
pain, but
Yeah.
you know.
I have 4 prop shafts as souvenirs from the last 18 months.
Mm-hmm.
God.
I explore a lot, and unfortunately, hit things.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess I have like.
How do you think
I just
people
follow
learned it
this
before
guy.
GPS?
I just follow this guy, and I leave
Mhm.
my track, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, before GPS, I mean, obviously,
You don't have a choice. That's how I
Yeah.
learned.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, they didn't have
Mhm.
GPSs when I started out.
Well, it's the gray beard.
It's a gray
Yeah.
beard.
that's the one thing I noticed. I grew up fishing Lower Laguna, South Padre. When I moved up here, it was very different water.
Oh yeah.
Oyster beds, they'll mess your boat up a little bit,
Oh, just a little.
Mhm.
but you can slide into them a little bit, and a little 5200, little patch, little gel coat repair, you're okay. The things you can hit up here, far more punitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's rocks everywhere. I've hit rocks, I've hit pipes, I've hit concrete. Down there, it was either a sandbar or, there was some oyster beds we found in South Bay, but just way more to hit up here. There's a lot of things to hit.
Even deer,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
literally
You
Pretty close.
mentioned
swimming
it.
across the ICW when I'm running in the morning before daylight. Luckily, I didn't hit one, but there were 2 of them swimming across the ICW.
Yeah.
I was
I've-
like,
I've
The
only
heck
seen
was
one.
that?
I saw a coyote one day swimming across.
yeah,
Everybody talks about this stuff in Land Cut. I've spent a lot of time down there in the last year, and I've yet to see a deer swim across.
I haven't. That's the only time I've ever seen one swim across.
Mhm,
And but there were 2 of them. It was a doe and a fawn,
mhm.
and they were going to that island right across from Bird Island with the pink
Oh,
cabin
right
on it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it was. I was headed down in the morning. I was going south to go fish, and almost hit 2 deer.
Jeez.
Not something I would have expected to have to worry about in a boat, but
So you're not from Corpus.
No. Born and raised in McAllen, Texas.
Oh.
Yeah. So grew
We're
up
there
down
a
there.
lot.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Not me. Not
You
yet.
will be.
Yeah, I will be. But
Yeah.
so what brought you to Corpus?
Work for Frito Lay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you start with
Yeah.
them there, or did you just
I
apply
was
for it?
supposed to start with them there.
Gotcha.
They hired me on down there, gave my 2 weeks notice at work, actually went to 2 weeks there. And I came to work for them, and when I signed my job offer, it was Fort McAllen. I was supposed to work down there and live down there. I had already quit, and my boss wasn't the biggest fan of me, so he wasn't sad to see me go at that place. Probably wasn't a model employee there as I was at Frito-Lay. But I couldn't really stay, and they said, one of the guys unretired or basically decided not to retire at the last second. We don't have a spot for you for 3 months. And I'm like, well, I got to work now. And they're like, well, you can go to Corpus. And I had just broke up with the girl that I was dating at the time down there. And I was like, yeah, I got nothing holding me back. Let's go. So we took off. So I moved up here knowing one person who's a childhood buddy was a district manager, and moved up here. He's the only guy I knew, and met some really cool people working there that fished. You know, everybody I've basically made friends with either played golf or fished, because
Yeah.
that's all I did.
So where are you
So-
guiding out of?
Marker 37.
37?
Yeah, most days. There was some periods we were down the last couple weeks.
Yeah, with the fire.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They got it all back up.
It's functioning. They're supposed to get bait back soon. Some of the plumbing lines were damaged.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so one boat was on fire, drifted across, and burned the I guess the
Gatehouse.
water intake.
Oh,
So they
okay.
can't get water from the intercoastal
Oh,
into
yeah.
their tanks right now.
Oh, okay.
So that's kind of what's slowing them down from getting. They got
Right.
power back in there. They lost some power too, but that's kind of the only thing holding them back from.
Are they selling gas?
No. So I don't know how true it is, but from what I was told, people that work there, is that fire got so hot when it came over, the gas lines got so hot that they melted and sealed themselves off.
Oh, wow. That's
Holy.
crazy.
I don't
It was
know if
a
I'm
big
supposed
fire.
to talk
It
about
was
that,
well, I
but
mean, it was a big fire.
enough
you know.
people know about it. I'm not.
Well, I
worried
mean,
about it.
who knows, right?
Yeah, but yeah, I think they dodged a major disaster.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that could have
That could have been
God.
real bad.
south wind could have taken out the restaurants
Oh,
on the
yeah.
other side. so
Everything. Yep. That
It's
could have been really bad.
it's really unfortunate though. A lot of guys lost some really nice boats in there. So,
Yeah. Yeah, I spoke to Joey Fair. I know he lost one.
Yep, he did.
I don't know who else lost their boats, but
I'm gonna leave the names out.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't know if they want that out there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
but some really good people that I know. and,
yeah, no, I mean,
feel-
and it
feel really bad
stinks
for 'em.
because a lot of those people use those boats to
Mhm.
make a living. you
Yep.
know?
Yeah,
so-
one of them for sure runs a lot. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Haven't had a chance to talk to him yet.
Yeah.
sensitive topic.
So what
So-
made you decide to start? Well, I mean, yeah, I think you said
Mhm.
to start guiding because to try to pay for your boat, and you're just going to do it part time. And
Yeah.
you
Walked
were-
into it full time.
Oh, well, I found out I loved being a guide. I just didn't know it. So I bought it as, family boat, go out with your buddy's boat. That kind of a deal. That's how I've always owned boats, is just go out, friends and family. I owned boats before
I'll
I,
take care of the mic,
yeah,
don't worry about it.
before I decided guiding, right? Always had boats, and I was like, man, I go out and I bait everybody's hooks, tie everybody's lines, and do all the work and clean all the fish and wash the boat and do everything. And I pay for everything. I was like, I'm already basically guiding. I was like, I might as well get paid for it, and at least get my boat paid for. So when I take these people, it costs.
But
me
you know,
less,
it's it's a lot of work.
It is a lot.
Guiding
of work.
is a
Mhm.
lot of work. Don't let
Dude, I take three. Like I sit at a poker table and I offered to take
Mhm.
one of my poker buddies' daughter and her boyfriend out, and that was me.
Mhm.
No, I told him right off the bat, can you guys cast? Yes. All right. We're going to wade. Make sure you get yourself some wading boots. I've got the gear for you. I ended up having to go chase them down, switch their lures, do everything.
Yeah.
Bait, put the
Mhm.
lures on the hook, and yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, I had fun. I enjoyed it.
were they holding their
Mhm.
reels upside down?
No, thankfully they weren't. Thankfully they weren't. But yeah, no, I mean, whenever it is work when you take someone that just doesn't fish. all
Oh,
the time.
absolutely. There's that learning curve.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I took a guy, well, numerous people one time fishing, and this one particular guy said he knew how to fish, and he gets out with a spinning reel and he's holding it upside down all day, and he refused to flip it back over. And everybody just destroyed the fish that day. He caught one.
Jeez.
I'm like, just fish with it the right way. Well, I don't like the handle on that side. Well, give it to me and I'll switch the handle. No, I don't want to do that. I like fish. I always fish this way. I'm like, well, you're not catching fish either, so.
I tangled up left and right too.
Gotta love it, right?
Man, I've seen it a few times. I'm like, we can switch that handle to the other side.
Yeah.
You don't have to reel backwards. We can. It's very
That's why
simple.
we call them cross dressers.
Yes.
Handle goes on either
It's
side.
very simple. Yeah.
What's your most memorable trip?
I know.
As a guide, we'll touch on the personal one later.
Todd
Alex
knows.
is like,
There's
dang
a
it.
picture on that one that I've seen.
Todd knows my most memorable trip. That one is definitely up there. Oh man. Man, probably not even like these gangbuster blowout days. I'd say probably fishing with my dad.
Yeah.
I didn't get to fish a lot with my dad before I moved up here. He's still alive. He ain't dead.
Yeah.
I just, but I don't get to fish with my dad a lot.
Right.
They live down there. They'll come up maybe once a year, if I'm lucky, twice a year. But early on, we were fishing out of aluminum boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I was still in high school when I got that one. It was a 50 horsepower Yami on a 15 Monarch aluminum, like a 52 or 48-inch wide boat.
Nothing wrong with that. Got you up fishing,
Flew
right?
44 miles an hour.
There you go.
Yeah, 21
Yeah,
pitch
there's
prop.
nothing wrong with going 44, 45.
No tunnel, manual bilge pump, and the way it was electronic, but it was manual because you had to put the alligator clips on when it took enough water and pump that stuff out. But man, we would go fish that in Arroyo City and go soak croaker, and guys with their 80,000, 80 grand was a lot of money back then.
Oh, yeah.
That was 160 now. So $80,000 boat. A bunch of guys with these big nice boats would go out, and we'd come back in that little aluminum just loaded with fish.
Hey, a boat doesn't make you a fisherman.
It doesn't.
And
That first viral reel.
yeah,
It
we
does
did.
not make you a fisherman.
I remember we caught a alligator gar out there one day, and I don't think either one of us had ever caught an alligator gar, seen one up close. And we knew we could eat them. We'd eaten it before. We never caught one. And so that thing is in the boat. I'm like 16, 17, I don't know. Barely able to drive, right? And but I'm the one driving the truck, packing in the trailer. Dude, my dad is not
Not his thing.
just not a water guy.
Yeah.
Didn't really grow up with it.
Yeah.
Didn't really seek it out. Now he loves it. And so does my mom. My mom's more a fisherman than my dad. But man, that trip, we got that gar in that cooler, and we're all excited. It had torn the net up, because we netting it. We don't know what we're doing. We don't know you should shoot it and then bring it in. So we're trying to net it, just busting holes everywhere. And finally get it in the cooler. We're all excited. I sit down. So that cooler was what I drove on. That was my seat, right? This is a rinky dink boat.
Yeah.
Paid $2,400 for
Right,
it,
right.
out the door, trailer and everything.
Yeah.
So we're excited. We're celebrating. That gar pops up between my legs. And this is a 48-inch, 4-foot gar. So this 12-inch row of teeth is beneath my boys, right?
Yeah.
Flapping back and forth, dude. And
Wanted to take a bite.
oh man, so he finally, so I'm like trying to get away because I'm trapped. This is a very tight proximity boat.
Yeah.
This is small. There's zero walk around. It's move your butt around.
Yeah.
Kind of a boat. And so it's flopping there, and it nicked me a little bit, not bad. But that thing finally goes in the cooler. Dude, my dad laughed and told that story the entire time.
I'm sure it was
I'm sure
funny
he
to watch.
still says
but-
it, doesn't it?
Oh, dude, it was hilarious. And we get that thing home. We don't know how to clean it.
Yeah.
I'm there like watching YouTube videos that when there was like, I don't know, Edgar, the guy that falls off the log, the pinche pendejo way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's like that video, a skateboarding dog. There's like 7 videos on YouTube, but there's this grainy video of a guy nailing, and I'm sure everybody that's ever cleaned a gar, during that time frame has seen it, where he's nailing like a 4-inch nail into a picnic table and grabbing that back fin and whacking it with a machete. So that's how we learned. We went on YouTube, watched a grainy video, and learned how to clean that fish. That's what I was. We were still really green at that
You got
time.
it done, right?
Yeah,
You got
we
it
were
done.
we were real green. So I'd say those trips were probably the most memorable. Was fishing with my dad.
That's cool.
And right up there with it was wade fishing with my mom
Yeah.
when I was like 14.
Yeah.
So the first time I wade fished was probably 13, 14. My uncle took me out, her brother. Real salty dude. Grew up fishing a lot. And I told her he couldn't do it. He was busy. He couldn't take me. I was like, Mom, I really want to go wade fishing. My mom had never wade fished in her life. And I was
And
like,
she did it.
I was like, he showed me how to do it. I know where to go. So went out to Holly Beach when you could still drive back there, down Laguna Vista. And my mom wade fished with me.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Pretty
awesome.
cool.
Nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
it.
So
Mhm.
you mentioned we met at a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mess it up?
No, you're good. You mentioned we met at a tournament. So,
Mm-hmm.
how many tournaments have you fished?
Probably name them on two hands.
Okay.
Yeah. I would say probably less than 10.
Less than 10?
Probably less than 10 tournaments. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What would you say what's the best you did?
We've won some categories.
Okay.
We've won first place biggest red a few times. Haven't won anything in the trout category. Got real close. Had some fish kicked for being over 1/16 of an inch a couple
That's
of times.
so disheartening.
It happens to everybody
Yeah.
from what I hear, but when you don't enter a lot of tournaments and you're doing well and a fish gets kicked, it sucks.
Yeah, no.
It really
I can't
does.
tell you how many,
Mhm.
like, just being part of the tournament company and
Mhm.
seeing.
Now, fish tournaments with clients, a lot. But
Mhm.
if you're talking me personally,
Yeah, you.
getting my team together, my buddies, or being part of another one is less than 10.
Wow.
Just not a big tournament angler. I'd like to do more, but that requires a lot of pre-fishing. If you want to win, it requires a lot of pre-fishing, a lot of time away from family,
Home.
and yeah, that's a big thing for me.
I mean, not only that,
And
it'll
if I'm
take
not
a-
going to go all in,
Yeah.
I
And-
just really don't
and it'll take
want to do it.
it'll take some days off of your work too. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. So right now it's getting established, and as the kids grow and we get some more free time, I'd like to guide as, I don't want to say as little as possible, but a reasonable amount of time so that I can make their baseball games. Their my little boys. I got 3. I got 19, 4, and 2, and the 4 and 2.
19, 4, and 2.
Yeah.
Man, you sound like me. 21, 19, and 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to watch them. I'd like to get to their games and stuff like that, and fish as much as I need to make ends meet and make a living and do what we got to do. But get through that first,
Mhm.
and once they don't want to have anything to do with us anymore, and they're spending more time away, then I think that's when I'll probably push the tournament fishing a little bit harder and take it a little more serious. And
So
When you're guiding, it's hard
Mhm.
to, trying to make a living. It's hard to go out and fish tournaments
yeah.
because you literally are
Mhm.
taking off work to do it. you
yeah,
know.
there's no PTO.
No, no PTO,
Yeah.
no health insurance.
Yeah, the thing about owning a business,
Yeah. It is nice to make your own schedule. You work weekends.
absolutely.
Yeah, majority of weekends. At least in the beginning, you get real busy. You can take your weekends off if you want to.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
just depends on if you can get it scheduled that way.
Mhm.
But once you get a large clientele, then you can stop guiding on weekends. I know a lot of guides don't fish on
Mm-hmm. Yep.
weekends just
Yeah,
because,
there's
and really it's
quite a
better
few.
for the client anyway not to fish on the weekend because there's not anywhere near as much boat traffic.
Yeah, no pressure.
No
Or
pressure.
less pressure.
Well, way less.
Oh yeah.
It's mainly guides.
Mhm.
I remember when I had
Mhm.
my own business, I'd go fishing on Mondays or Tuesdays. I'd be by myself.
Yeah.
That was so nice.
Yeah.
Not no more. I have a Monday through Friday job now. I like it though. I like it. So
It's way nicer to fish during the week, though.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, way
It is.
nicer.
I
There's-
mean, there's the fish aren't pressured like
you
they.
can fish different.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
so?
Well, people don't want to burn gas, and that's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Your proximity to ramp is weekend heavy. So
Yeah, that's true.
those areas now, Monday, Tuesday, they're still kind of recovering, but a Wednesday, Thursday, you can kind of get away with fishing close for the most part, if they're there.
That's why I always go south.
You know,
I like to get away from as many people as possible.
if it's not
Just
if it's not blowing like it was today, we go south.
What was it blowing today? Like 25, right?
It said it was gusting to 35. It felt like more because
Yeah.
it was out of the north. Yeah, it was
Well,
cold, dude. It
I
got
can't
cold for a
believe it.
little bit.
Our weather was wrong. What they called for, the weatherman, they're never wrong.
No, they're never wrong.
No, absolutely no. It's
Not here.
always perfect.
Yeah.
They're never
There's-
right.
Yeah.
So we're doing this transition. So we're going to touch on the actual topics. Like we always end up touching on the topics like right around the 30-minute mark. So obviously we're transitioning. Spring is right around the corner. Like literally,
Mhm.
what do they call it? The spring equinox. Yeah.
Mhm.
Is right around the corner. How do you transition from the winter patterns to the spring patterns? What do you look for so you can start your transition?
Probably water temp is what I'm looking at the most. You're bouncing between that. Yesterday water temperature was 81 degrees. This morning it was 68.
What the hell?
Yeah, we had a little cool front.
Yeah,
in late last
The
night,
cold
yeah.
front came in.
It felt great. It feels nice outside.
Not at 8 o'clock.
Maybe not at 8
I wore
o'clock in the
shorts
boat,
this
but-
morning.
Yeah.
It wasn't supposed to blow that hard, so I was like, it'll be a little cool.
Alex.
I'll be fine.
Be better. Prepare.
I had a jacket. I had a beanie, so I was able to stay warm. But yeah, I was wearing shorts, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, that got cool.
Yeah.
I woke up this morning and it was 59 degrees. It was I was in Laredo for the last 3 days, so it was like, the devil's butthole.
Hot. It is
Yeah.
always hot in
Yeah.
Laredo.
So it was like 95 on what was it yesterday, and then I come out of the hotel this morning. It was like, oh, 59. What the hell?
Wait till summer.
You're telling me?
You know,
I'm
you're from there. Yeah, you're from there. You know,
Yeah,
it'll be 110 degrees outside. It's crazy.
August is a hot month.
Yeah.
Yeah, and no wind.
But so
But I'll look at water temperatures though.
okay.
So there's areas I know I can go drift if it cools down a little bit. So if it cools down a little bit, I can go drift in there if the water's a little bit cooler, because I know I'm not going to get perched to death, and those fish are going to have a chance to get, if we're fishing shrimp. We throw lures too. I'm not only a bait chunker, but since I do have a lot of new clients, new to fishing, they're learning. They want to catch fish.
Yeah.
And it's a little harder on lures sometimes. I don't have the gift to teach them lures super quick. Like I know there's a handful of guys. Like Joey's one of them.
This guy's one of them.
You're one of them. That can really teach people. I'm getting better at it. I have trained some people to throw lures, or taught them. Not trained. And they're getting better. But I'm kind of developing as a guide as my customers are developing too. A lot of them, it was their first time coming out. So as I get better and better, I can get them better and better.
That's the thing. Most of the time, unless you've been doing it for years and gearing your clientele towards wade fishing, all the time, that you usually get bait trips. Most people that
Mhm.
hire a guide want to fish with bait, because they don't fish often. They come in from out of town, or, they got it as a gift given to them, and they want to bait fish,
Mhm.
and nothing wrong with that. I did it myself,
Yeah. I got a couple people that had never fished before.
that
Come
happens a
out,
lot.
threw bait, had a blast. Came back. Hey, what's up with these lures? Went out, threw paddle tails.
Mm-hmm.
Got some trout in the springtime.
Yeah.
Now they come back and they're like, hey, what's up with wade fishing?
Yeah.
Now they're wade fishing with me, and we have such a good relationship. I can tell them, hey, I'll call you when I get on them. I got me and my buddy are gonna go this day. I got some other guys that want to wade fish that day. We're all gonna go hit some different areas. I'll let you know what we find. If it's good, come on down.
Yeah.
And now they show up. They got nicer rods and reels than I do. You know, I was like, dude, I got some some Waterloos that are decent. You know, a couple
Right.
$100, but these guys showing up $700 custom Sarge
Yeah,
rods and
yeah.
stuff like that, and baits, freaking bait casters.
Yeah.
I was like, I got my little Daiwas. They're fine. The little blue ones.
Yeah. No, they're solid reels, really.
Oh yeah, yeah, I love them.
I've got, matter of fact, there's one sitting right there.
Yep, same
I've
reel.
got a few of them.
Well, my handle's on the other side.
Oh, you reel left-handed?
Yeah, absolutely.
You cast right-handed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do the opposite.
No switch. Yeah.
Yeah, I cast
I'm a
left and reel
non-switch
right.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Are you
cast left and
left-handed?
reel right.
No, I'm right-handed.
I've tried. Like
Yeah.
I can do it with.
I
a
know I'm
spin-
in the minority, but I swear I'm right.
I can do it. I can do it with a. I don't know. Cause I guess because I started fishing when I was. Well, I mean, seriously fishing with my stepdad. He's the one who taught me how to start using reels. So I mean, back in the early 90s, you couldn't switch the handle on a spinning reel. At least, no, I don't think you could at the time. Well, at least the gear that my stepdad had.
I didn't use them, so I don't know.
He liked spinning reels. He didn't like bait casters because of bird's nest. So he taught me how to use them. So I learned how to reel in a spinning reel with my left. I can't do it with a bait caster because I learned how to reel in with a bait caster on my right.
It just feels awkward to me.
It does. It
feels
feels
awkward to
so weird with a bait caster because you know who does? My brother-in-law. He's like you. Casts with his right. He's right-handed, casts with his right, and reels with his left. So I grabbed his bait caster, I chunked it, and I couldn't work. I couldn't work the lure. I was like,
I had to do it one day. I took one rod and reel fishing with Jeff Amadon, and he fishes with a left-handed reel. And my reel broke. Only took one. The reel broke. I mean, the gears stripped in it or something. And so I had to fish with his all day. That was tough for me because I don't cast right-handed and I don't reel left-handed. It was awkward feeling all day long.
I've gotten so used to using both now.
Yeah.
To where, because I set them up, right-hand reel, left-hand reel. So if I'm going to show somebody, especially with lures, I need to be able to do it and it was awkward for the first year or two.
Yeah.
But my first bait cast was right-handed because my uncle gave it to me, and I didn't have money.
Yeah.
In high school,
hey,
to go buy one. This one's
take what
free.
you get,
It's
right?
here.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, they don't make them on the left side. He goes, oh, you got to special order them. Well, yeah, 15 years ago you did.
Yeah.
Or you could find the one at a,
Technology
at
in
Academy.
reels has come so far.
oh yeah, dude.
Yeah. Now
really
you can
has.
go to any tackle shop and you can find
Yeah,
left-handed stuff.
yeah,
It's everywhere now.
Yeah.
But at the time, that was the default. There was, you had to get it on a catalog,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
had to
and
order it
find
from Bass Pro. You
Yeah.
remember the Bass Pro
Yeah.
catalogs?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I waited all that time, and then when I had money to get one, I was like, I'm getting a left-handed one, and absolutely loved it, and never went back. So all my bait casters are left-handed now.
Okay, so yeah, that's right.
Mhm.
You said you were. I was going to ask you, what do you
Yeah.
throw, and then you throw Daiwa. Right.
Yep, Daiwa. Yeah, client rods or reels are all Daiwa. BGs, they get dunked a lot, and they still work. So just keep running them.
I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
I used Daiwa for about 3 years. I still have some,
Mm-hmm.
and they're old now. But I mean, they were pretty bulletproof. The blue ones were pretty bulletproof.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm real bad about taking care of my equipment, and I literally might get them cleaned once every year and a half.
Oh yeah, audio can't.
I'm horrible about
The
it.
audio podcast won't see me raise my left hand. I'm really bad about maintaining my stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Boat included.
yeah.
The bait casters, I never really do anything with mine. I spray them with distilled water, wipe them down.
So I'll tell you,
That's it.
there was a guy that lived down by Bluff Landing Marina. He passed away. Great guy. His name was Mark, and he was
Mhm.
really good at cleaning reels.
Mhm.
And he actually he did it on the side to make extra money for people, right? And most of the
Mhm.
guides down at Bluff Landing Marina were using him. I mean, almost
Mhm.
all of them. His turnaround was quick. He was fair, you know. But he told me, he said the best thing to do is to fill a 5-gallon bucket up with water
Mhm.
and just set your into your rod with your reel in the water and just let it sit there for about an hour and soak, and then take it back out. He said you don't want to spray them. He said you want to
Mhm.
dissolve the salt inside the reel, and he said that dissolves the salt inside of the reel.
Hadn't heard that yet.
And yeah,
That makes sense.
I
though.
hadn't either, but that's what he told me. So that's what I used to do, you know.
Hmm.
And I mean, I never had a problem, so I guess
Cool.
it worked.
Just re-grease
But he said if
everything
you
after?
spray it,
Yeah.
he said if you spray it, it'll knock the grease off of it, which kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Use pressured water, it's gonna, you know, it'll knock the grease and stuff off of it. So he said you don't want to do
Gotcha.
that. You just want to let it soak. So I actually changed it. What I did is I just set them in my swimming pool when I got home.
Huh.
Same thing, right?
Didn't you have a
I've heard
saltwater
so
swimming
many
pool?
No, no,
different
no. It
things.
was
Oh, okay.
that
It
one
was-
I
was
was gonna
not.
say mine.
Okay.
mine
The other
is.
one, the other one was. That one was not. Yeah.
Mhm. I hadn't heard that, the dunk
Yeah.
method.
I'll tell you something
Huh.
else I do too. Whenever I want to try a new lure,
Hmm.
I'll cast it in a swimming pool to watch the action,
Oh,
to
absolutely.
see what kind of action, how I,
Mhm.
you know, decide how I want to work that lure.
Yep.
And it
Mhm.
it works, and because you can see it the whole time, it's, you know,
Mhm.
real visible.
Yeah, I played with some lures that I had some free time in the winter, so I was able to fish for myself, and I did some lure testing. Just changing hooks, seeing how it fell. Changing weight, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's how when I started getting
Mhm.
into Corkies, because that's one of my
That's what I was
go-tos in
playing
the
with.
winter.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I did,
Yeah.
because I wanted to see what kind of action it had, depending on
Yeah. That way
how
you
fast I move it or how hard I pull it.
know
Right.
how to do it once you
Yeah.
get out there. Yeah.
Okay, we're not even going to touch on the last topic because I want to get into this one. How do you know when? Okay, let's say for anybody who's out there that has a pool and sucks at corkies like I do, what are you looking for? What action do you like? How do you determine whether you've got it tuned in?
Okay, go online, watch bait fish, Google videos of bait fish to see how they move, right? And then cast into the pool and work your lure until you feel like you're replicating bait fish. Does
Huh.
that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what I did.
Or just wait for clear water and then just watch it.
Yeah, you can wait for
Yeah.
clear
Mhm.
water, but I wanted to do it at the house. So when I
Yeah, so you're ready to go
when I was ready to go, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. In my
Hmm.
spare time.
What's your favorite lure?
It's a tough one. We're talking corkies.
Lure in general.
Man, Doug Allen got me on it. Was
Oh, Captain Doug.
the down south Purple Passion, the custom ones.
Gotcha.
And the
Yeah.
supermodel
The
or
the smaller.
the what is it? The
Um,
burner shad.
no, the supermodel. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
yeah, the long one.
supermodel,
Yeah.
Yeah, probably Purple Passion. That's probably my favorite go-to lure. We
I'm
go out.
still on the same lure I was when you and I went wade
Mhm.
fishing years ago.
Yeah,
Same big paddle tails. That's what I like.
Diadappers.
I throw a lot of didappers. I throw a lot
Chicken
of
on a chain.
Yep. a
That's
lot of
what that
chicken
one's
on
up there
chain,
for me.
a
You
lot
got
of
me on that
didappers.
one.
Yeah.
That one I liked a lot too. But
So-
probably Purple Passion's kind of a go-to. If it's cloudy, I'm throwing that one.
Yeah. I can't wait to use the hit and run lure
Mhm.
because I used to fish that lure when it was owned by a different company,
Mhm.
and it's a great paddle tail. I can't wait to take it out and fish with it again.
But yeah, then we get all the fun colors here shortly after.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, my boat's fixed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What do you run?
I run an express with a 175 show.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 express. Yeah, so I can only go 45 miles an hour.
That's fine. That's good beer
About-
drinking
it's
speed
about
anyway.
as fast as my Mayak.
It's good beer drinking speed.
Yeah,
Mine will go a little bit faster, but I usually
I mean,
just cruise around.
just a little faster. Dude, okay, so this one time we went fishing, and he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna follow me." I was like, he launched out of Billings, and I was like, "I'm gonna go ahead and launch out of Bird Island." We were heading south. By the time I got my boat launched, got on it, started heading over to Compuerta because we were gonna start fishing. I believe. Oh no, we were fishing Badlands. He packed like he was already. By the time we met up in the ICW, he's already like 300 yards ahead of me, and I drove like this. And I see the black boat and a big old rooster tail, and I'm like, oh, there he is. Like past me. I was like, I can't believe I was doing 65, 70 miles an hour all the way down there. Gone.
Hey, it's a
Unloaded
short
my
distance
boat.
from Billings to Bird Island, though. It's shorter than driving.
Fuel.
It's shorter than driving.
Yeah, but I burned less. Like again.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that,
Mhm.
my fuel tank's only about 35 gallons, and if I'm
You know,
booking it from
Yeah,
Billings,
it's a range issue.
I think
not
we've
a-
had this conversation before. That there's this new revolutionary product called a gas can, and you can buy 5-gallon gas cans and fill them up, and put them in your boat. I mean, I'm just saying.
I get better fuel mileage out of my truck than I do out of my boat. So
Yeah, but then you got to walk around the can.
Not if you're wade fishing.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Or when there used to be a cabin down there, a nice gray cabin with
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah.
there again soon.
where we could.
Alex
store
knows a little
fuel.
bit about the cabin. He's been there.
I've been there a time or two.
So tell us your most memorable story about the gray ghost. The gray ghost.
I wasn't
being-
going to bring it up, but you did it.
It's
So,
great.
Everybody knows. Well, everyone that knows me knows about it.
So the gray ghost is Todd's cabin. For those.
Yeah. So Todd was going to the cabin, and friends don't let friends fish alone, right? That's just dangerous. It is. It's dangerous. You should always go fish
you
with a
should do
buddy.
it all the time.
Yeah, you should go fit. You should go with a buddy though. Then I just wanted to go fish. That's what it came down to. And I had hung out with you at the cabin before, so I liked it. And you said, "Hey, I'm going down here to the cabin. Come hop on." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm still coming home from work. I'm not home yet."
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, meet me down there if you change your mind." I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna let you go down there alone." My boat was full of gas. I launched right there at Bluffs, 5 minutes from the house. So go down there, get there, get in the cabin. We're hanging out, drink some beers, get ready to wade fish tomorrow.
Had some steaks.
Yeah, ate
Yeah.
good. I'm spooling up. I'm excited. I'm like, I got this new reel, man. That was one of Daiwa's. I was like,
Yeah.
I got a brand new Daiwa. I've had a few, but that one was new that day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm ready, man. And it was going to be perfect the next morning. So drink some beer. I don't know, 1, 2 beers.
10, 10,
One,
Yeah.
15, maybe.
Yeah,
15.
many beverages later. But I want to say we waited because we were going to flip the boats, but the wind never changed direction. It got real late.
I flipped
And
mine.
you flipped yours? Didn't bother telling me to flip mine.
No, you were there when I did it. Could have been the beer theory.
I don't recall that.
Yeah,
I don't recall.
You were standing right on the front of the cabin when I flipped my boat around because we had there was a northern coming in, but we didn't think it was going to be bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was calling for 15 mile an
Yeah,
hour
it
winds.
wasn't going to be bad. It
So-
got bad.
Yeah. So anyway, at the time I was running a 22.6 CCB at the time, Grande, which is now the new Shallow Max. So I was running that boat, tower boat, mid tower. Park it. We didn't think anything of it. Northern comes in. It was not 15 mile an hour wind.
No. Try like 60.
So
Holy.
yeah, apparently it blew 50, 60 for like 15 minutes straight. We had no idea. We slept through it. That cabin is quiet. You sleep like a baby in there.
Yep.
Didn't hear anything. I'm sure the beer didn't hurt, right? But I slept great. And I was awakened. So we get up, he makes some coffee.
So yeah, so the bad thing is I get up, make coffee,
Yeah.
and I go to fill the generator up.
Hmm.
And I go out the front door and I walk right by both boats and don't think anything of it. I fill the generator up. Of course, I'm tired, right? It's early, not awake yet. And I'm coming back down the side of the cabin. And I'm like, holy shit, this boat's completely underwater,
Hmm.
sunk. Still tied to the cabin though.
Hey, nobody talked about it, but A+ job on the tying of the boat.
Yeah, right. A+ job.
I mean,
but it didn't come loose. It just
it stayed
sunk.
right there.
So the waves were so tall because the wind was so bad, it blew water over the side of the boat and literally filled the hull up and sunk the boat. So
Yeah,
I go in the
so-
front door and I'm like, Alex, you need to wake up. And he's like, sits up and he goes, what's up? I go, your boat's sunk. He goes, well, I guess that's what God meant to do. The way it was supposed to be, you know? And I'm like,
Yeah.
took that a lot better than I would have.
Yeah, I was a little in shock at the time. And so he like runs back outside like he's jacked up, right? He comes in, boat sank, and he's frantic. And I'm just like,
I'm like, I don't think we can do anything about this.
So I
Let's
like
call Brandon from Cito.
so I slide on. I had my slides. I slide on my slides. I just kind of walk. What are you gonna do, right? It's underwater.
Not much you can do.
So I kind of stand there, just kind of cross my arms. I'm like, that ain't good.
Yeah.
And
But it worked out.
he's like, call
Insurance
Brandon.
took
I was
good
like,
care of
yeah,
it, you
I
know?
got his phone number. I'll call Brandon
And that is why you have insurance on your boat.
Yeah.
That's one reason.
and Cito.
There's many.
And
And
Cito.
Cito.
And Cito.
Yes.
Brandon Cito.
Yeah, I suggest if you own a
Best,
boat, get
Cito.
Cito.
I have Cito.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Corpus Christi, Cito. Brandon Upton.
Yep. Gotta have it.
So,
I've woken up to that too. You remember
mhm.
when we moved the cabin?
Mm-mm.
When we were moving it to get it to work on it, and we put it in the canals. And
Oh, you had water in your boat.
you're like, hey, your
Yeah.
boat's sinking.
You're not supposed to put a hole in your boat.
Yeah,
You know,
I
that's probably not a good
had
idea.
I had a like,
Mhm.
I didn't realize it. I don't know how it happened. It must have been because my boat's aluminum, but it's
Mhm.
5157 marine grade aluminum. It's thick.
It's all welded.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there was a hole in it. I didn't realize it. I didn't know. All I knew is that every once in a while I'll turn on my build and a bunch of water would come out. I was like, okay, I said, it's my boat plug. I need to replace it. I never did. Anyway, I ended
Your
up
what plug?
replacing it. My boat plug.
Oh, I just want to make sure you said boat.
So I end up replacing it, and I'm like, we're good, right? We go, we're towing the cabin, we put it in the canals, we tie it up, everything's tied up. We spend the night in the canals, and we're leaving. Todd comes in, he's like, hey, your boat sunk. It's like,
I forgot about that. It's happened so many times to me. I don't even know.
I said, what? There's water in your boat. I go and I'm like, what the fuck? I open up the hatch so I could see the bilge, and I'm like, oh no. The water's all the way covering
See, that's
the
a
battery.
that's the reaction, right? You're like, it's not good.
well,
Like
I went and flipped the bilge switch and it actually came on.
saved it.
Yeah. We were able to get it out. Yeah.
How many times, this is going back to that, how many times
I
have you
don't
had to
even
say,
know.
hey, your boat sank?
You've had Scotty's boat.
Scotty's didn't sink. His broke loose, and we had to go recover it in the middle of a really, really bad storm. That was fun. Amadon sunk at his cabin one morning. Mine came close. He called me, woke me up, and he said, hey, my boat sunk last night. It actually broke loose from the pier and everything. It's underwater down at the end of the island, down across from Rocky Slough. And I go outside, look at my boat, and it's got about 1.5 feet of water in it.
God.
It didn't sink, but it had about 1.5 feet of water in it. So I turned the Perco off and I got a pump that I keep in the cabin just in case, and pump the water out of it.
Where was that pump that night?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't work. I would have had to empty the Laguna in order to save your boat.
Oh, Hell yeah. What
it had about 1.5 feet water over it.
It took Cito. It took Brandon, and I think James was the other one that was out there that day. It took those guys. Was it 4 bags to float that boat?
Yeah, they actually put on scuba diving gear. Brandon did, and
Mhm.
dove down, put bags under it, aired the bags up,
Mhm.
and pumping the boat out as it
Yeah, as
got
it's
to
coming
water
up,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those boats. I'm sure they've gotten the design better now, but there's a reason that company is no longer making boats.
Well, I think
Mhm.
on it's a self-bailing deck. And you know
Yeah.
how they have those flaps?
Mhm.
The flaps didn't open to let the water go out,
Oh,
so it just filled, right? And that
I don't
what
know. I
happened?
don't know if we ever talked about this after.
No,
So, of course, I got the boat back after insurance did their thing, and I rebuilt that boat.
right.
Well, or re-rigged the entire thing. New harnesses, new battery leads, any wire that touched water, which is essentially the entire boat. It was 133 pounds of wire
Wow.
that came out of it,
Wow.
and that's about what went back into it. So the bilge pumps, when we were parking those boats that night, I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna put my you said put your motor all the way up. In case something happens, it takes on a little water, that way, your motor's up out of the water at least. Okay, cool. So I put my jack plate all the way up, and I go, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and flip my Perco. Um, and I asked him for an extension cord to plug it in. I said, I don't know, something's been draining the battery. I don't know what it is. So I just didn't want to wake up to a dead boat. So when I turned that Perco switch off, I didn't know that I killed my only lifeline to my auto bilge. When that boat was rigged
No.
by a boat manufacturing and assembling facility that no longer exists, um, when they rigged that boat, I'll just say it was Texas Watercraft and Marine. When they rigged that boat out, they did not run those bilge pumps hot. Now maybe they did, and whoever owned that boat before me, because it was pre-owned, just to give them the benefit of the doubt, whoever owned it may have removed that because maybe they didn't want their pump cycling.
So you turn your Perco off and your bilge pumps
They
did
were
not work.
completely
Yeah.
dead. Yeah. So if you're supposed to have the hot leads, and then you
Yeah.
got 3 legs on them. One goes to your manual switch, one goes to your batteries. So when I flipped that switch off, and
You killed your bilge.
we killed the auto bilge, so
I
they
just
could have
leave
saved
mine
the boat.
on.
Yeah.
Whole time I'm there.
So, well, on my boat now, even if my Perco switch is off, they still cycle.
Yeah.
They cycle, and if there's continuity, they
Hey,
keep
I'm
going.
gonna tell you, I felt bad for him that morning. I really did. I felt horrible for him.
I was more upset we didn't get to go wait.
Well, we didn't get to go fishing. I mean, he sunk his boat. I mean, it just went from a wonderful time to, this is bad. Yeah, but it is what it is, right? Worked
I
out.
made new friends that day.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
that.
There was another boat that had sunk that same day, and not mine, just some other guys that Brandon, they were moving my boat at like 4.5 miles an hour. So it took them like 6 hours to get it back, right? Something
Yeah.
like that. And so rather than make him take me all the way back to the marina to get my truck just to go wait for him or go home and then ultimately leave home and go over there, he needed help recovering the other one. I didn't do much, but I don't know. I handed him stuff like I held the flashlight, right, or whatever, just whatever he needed. But these guys were on an island, another cabin. Dude, they put me on their couch. We watched college football all morning. I must have drank 10 Coors Lights with those guys that morning. And
So it worked out, right?
and his name is Darren, and I lost his phone number. But if anyone knows Darren that has a cabin out there, tell him I say
Well, hey,
hello.
we're way past time, so let's do this. Why don't you
Mhm.
tell everybody how to contact you if they want to go on a fishing trip or wade
Mhm.
fish trip or bait trip or whatever they want to do. Tell them
And
how to get hold of
just if you want to go have fun, I'm not the most serious guide out there. I'm not going to cast for you. I'm going to teach you how to fish. And we'll just call me and tell me what you think you want your trip to look like, and I'll make it happen.
you. So how do they get
So-
hold of you?
Xander Ray on the Bay. You want me to give my phone number out?
Yeah, absolutely.
956-607-4027 or XanderRayOnTheBay.com. Facebook, I'm CAPT. Alexander Muto. That's Muro on the last name because nobody's gonna get that right. But yeah, if you want to book a trip, I'm pretty pretty chill dude on a boat.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not.
Alex is a great guy. I mean, always has been. Solid individual. You have a great time if you go fishing with
Mhm.
him. So if you want to go fishing with Alex, give him a call. Look him up on Facebook.
Hey, and we do pretty good. We catch some fish
yeah,
too.
he does. He catches fish. You can see his pictures on Facebook. But go check him out and book a trip. He
Mhm.
wants to fish, every day of the year. So no, I'm kidding.
Absolutely. Yeah, bring it.
But no, call him up and book a trip.
Mhm.
So
So real quick before we sign off, we did have some people in the chat. Rusty Hook Cabin in the house.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, Todd, hello.
What's going on?
Sir Mr. Pace, Rusty Hook Cabin, and
Mm.
Captain Zach says, "What's
Mhm.
up, Todd?
Yeah.
And Alex?"
is that Captain Zach Allen?
Hey Zach, I think so.
What's up, Zach?
There's a picture somewhere. Oh yeah, about your boat. Yeah, there's a picture on the.
Oh, yeah,
on the
there's
Great
a-
Ghost.
Picture hanging in my fishing cabin.
We didn't talk about that, but I don't know. It was a few months later after insurance had paid me out. I was in better mood.
Yeah.
And I go to CVS and blow up this photo that he took of my boat sunk. And I went on
Framed it.
Amazon. I even ordered a frame. I was like, let me get a rustic looking frame, man. So I ordered a rustic frame, blew up like probably like an 8 by
Yeah, it's-
11 or what, like a sheet of paper.
Yeah, it's like it's
And I go, where are you at? And he said we're at a restaurant or something. So I was like, I'm pulling. I got to give you something. Just gave him that, and he damn near fell out of the bar stool. I was like, you gotta laugh about
me
it.
in a bar stool? Never.
Never.
It was a restaurant. It was a family restaurant.
That's okay.
It was. It was a
I
Mexican
know, I
restaurant.
believe
Yeah.
it.
Well, everybody, if for those of you on the live right now, please follow us on Facebook. Hit that like
Mhm.
button, follow. YouTube, you can catch this on. You'll catch the edited video on YouTube. Lines in the Water podcast, and you can listen to the audio in your favorite podcast platforms: iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Prime, Amazon Music podcasts, and yeah, follow us.
So let's say this real quick. You were giving me some statistics earlier of
Mhm.
where we're being viewed, downloaded, listened to.
Yeah,
whatever.
our audio podcast.
So let's hear it.
So we are listened to in 16 countries, and 41 states,
states, which you said, yeah.
That's
Which,
incredible.
of course, Texas is number one,
Sure. Yeah.
followed by, surprisingly, Georgia.
Georgia. Wow.
Yeah. So everybody
Cool.
listening, thank you for tuning in to us. Again, please
Mhm.
like and follow us. And Alex, thanks very much for coming, dude.
Yeah. Hey, thanks
We-
for having me.
We appreciate you coming in. We enjoyed it. It was good seeing you again. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
And, hey, tight lines,
Mhm.
everybody.
Tight lines.